Don't let Slade control you anymore.
I have no choice.
Objection!
You've always had a choice.
Hey, what's up guys, it's AceStar and thank you so much for watching, and today I'm going to review you guys a 3rd Gen OU battle I had against one of my good friends, Emerald. So today, this battle was going to be short and sweet, but that's basically how those great battles do, so I really do hope you guys enjoy this amazing 3rd Gen battle. So, if you look in the description, you'll see something called that question, and you'll also see some things like featured movesets and descriptions and a whole bunch of other cool stuff. So please take a moment to go on there and check out those things, and please be sure to leave a comment answering that question in the comments below if you have the time to. So if you look at this team, you will first notice that it's very cliche. It's a starter team. My brother had requested that I do one of these, and I'm like, okay, no problem, whatever, I don't care. So basically what it is that I have 2 grass types, 2 water types, 2 fire types from Kanto, from Johto, and from Hoenn. These are the ones I chose. It was kind of hard to make a synergetic team, seeing as I only have 9 Pokemon to choose from, but these are the most synergetic things I could come up with. I was really wanting to use Typhlosion, but Blaziken and Charizard, even though I don't even like Charizard, they are ultimately better, so it's like, whatever, I guess. So the thing about this team that I really had to watch out for was Edgequake. I mean, that's going to be really an issue for this team, so I have to keep around my Meganium with the Reflect that it has, and Swampert because it has that immense amount of defensive bulk. So I don't have a weakness and resistance chart to show you guys, but it's okay because it's only a couple of things. I mean, it's not really all that okay. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this amazing 3rd Gen battle. Please be sure to stay to the end of the video, and I'll see you guys there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's go. So, if you listen to the background music, you'll hear a Steel Chamber remix that I recently just made. If you guys want to go check that out, it'll probably be in a video that I'll upload around the same time frame with this one. Yay! So anyway, he's going to be leading off with his Shooting Star Me, as I guess. Okay. And I'm going to be leading off with my Flambe, my Blaziken. It was really indicative that I let off with my Blaziken because I needed him to realize that if he has something like a Scarm Blitz counter or a Scarm Snorlax kind of counter, then he needs to be really careful because my Blaziken can easily stop that. It was kind of really important because I needed him to be more inclined to go for ground type moves. So anyway, I am going to be going out into my Rose, my Venusaur, knowing I can take a Surf, and then going to be going for a Sleep Powder as he switches out to a Skarmory. This is pretty awesome for me. So now I get to go out into my Silbato and then try to set up a Reflect as he goes out into his Metagross. And I'm like, okay, Metagross. So now I'm going to be going for a Reflect, knowing I'm kind of faster than him, and I know that this probably won't be doing that much damage, but because it's Stab and this has to be Choice Band damage, which is just unacceptable, I'm going to be taking quite a bit from that. So I'm going to be going out into my Buttword, knowing that I can easily take a Meteor Mash from a Metagross with Reflect up, especially if it misses. So now I'm going to be going for a Hydro Pump, knowing that he's probably going to switch into something that I can take a ground type move, but he's going to go out into his Artica, which is his Regice, and it's pretty bad for me because I know that this Stingy is most likely defensive, and telling by this damage of the Ice Beam that he just did, then he has to be defensive because that really should have did a lot more because it's Stab and he has a 100 base special attack stat, so it's indicative of his immense amount of defenses. So now I'm going to be going out into Flambe, knowing that I can easily take an Ice Beam or a Thunderbolt if he happens to switch up on me, predicting that, and it's pretty awesome for me because now I'm going to be having a safe opportunity to go for a Thunder Punch. Now I'm going to be going for a Thunder Punch, knowing that he's probably going to go into something that can resist fighting and or can resist my fire, my stab, and the only thing that can really do that, at least that I know of so far, is his Starmie. So he is going to be going out into his Starmie, and it's pretty awesome for me because I did predict that correctly, and my Thunder Punch is going to be doing super effective damage on it, and it's going to be doing quite a lot to it. Not taking it out yet, but okay. So now he's in a predicament where he's going to either have to go for Recover or Surf. I'm predicting him to go for a Recover, because at this point he has to realize that I'm going to be either going out into my Silbato or my Venusaur to stop him sooner or later, so he's going to, yeah. But I am going to be going for a Thunder Punch, and unfortunately, because I didn't want that to happen, I really didn't, but it just did. I do get a crit, and I do take out his Starmie, and I really did not want that to happen, but it just did. So he's gonna go out into his Malcior, which he spelled incorrectly. That is not how you spell Malcior. whatever. So I'm gonna be going out into my Silbato, knowing I can easily take a Earthquake, but he goes for a Fire Blast, and I'm like, okay, Fire Blast, that's kind of bad. So now at this point, I'm predicting him to think that I'm gonna be switching out into something else, but I'm not gonna be doing that. I'm gonna be staying in and going for a Leech Seed, knowing that I need to get my health back up because my Silbato has no other way of recovering HP except through leftovers and through Leech Seed, because nothing on my team has Wish, and he lacks the Synthesis or anything like Giga Drain or Rest or something to help him get his HP back. So I am going to be getting Fire Blasted one more time, but it's okay because I'm specially defensive, and I'm going to be able to go for a Toxic. Now I'm in overgrow range, but it really doesn't matter because, I mean, I'm Silbato. I mean, it's a Meganium. Meganiums really don't have that much special attack anyway, and so they're really not that threatening, but I mean, still, overgrow, stab, it's pretty good damage, I guess. But anyway, I am going to be getting out of it all of a sudden too because of the recovery anyway, so it really doesn't matter anyway, but okay. So now I'm going to be switching out into my Buttwort, knowing that now I can just take his Fire Blast, his Earthquakes, whatever he wants to throw at me, it's okay. But I am going to be unfortunately dodging his Screech, which is kind of bad for him because if he did hit it, then he's going to be doing a lot of damage with his Earthquake, and he probably would have been good fodder for something else to come in and then take out my Buttwort because he knows that I don't have any other way to heal myself unless I possibly have Rest, which I don't. So he is going to be switching out into his Sir Snore, which is his Snorlax. I really just thought he did have one of these. I mean, because most people who have a Skarmory usually have something like a Blissey or a Snorlax or a Regice, of which two he had, but okay. So now at this point, this is kind of bad for me because I really don't have anything to stop him directly, and I need a safe switch into either my Meganium or my Blaziken. Blaziken would be my offensive switch in, and then Meganium would be the defensive switch in, but in this case, I need to get the offensive switch in because, I mean, I can't really have this Snorlax around doing much of anything else to my team because it is going to be hurting me really badly. So I am going to be going for a Curse, knowing I can't go for a Sleep Powder because his Skarmory is asleep, and I really don't have anything else to do to this thing except set up a Curse and then go for a Sludge Bomb because this is a Curse set with Sludge Bomb, Earthquake, Sleep Powder, and what's it called? Sleep Powder, Curse? Yeah. And then it's kind of bad because it's like I don't have any way to heal myself, but it's whatever, I guess. So I'm going to be going for a Stab, Sludge Bomb after I get paralyzed. It's kind of bad, but I mean, whatever. I really just needed this thing to be farted out. Anyway, it was the kind of most useless thing on my team because I can't do anything to Skarmory, so it needed to go. So I'm going to be Body Slammed, and I'm going to be taken out. Unfortunately, I mean, it was Venusaur, whatever. No one likes Venusaur anyway. So he is going to be going out. I am going to be going out into my Flambe, and this is pretty awesome because I know I have a safe opportunity to go for a SKY Uppercut. As far as I know, I don't think anything on his team can resist my fighting type moves, so I ain't going to be doing that regardless of the fact that he could switch out into anything, and he does happen to go out into his incorrectly spelled Malcior. So I'm going to be going for a SKY Uppercut. It's Stab. I am Lonely Natured with a lot of attack, and it is going to be taking out his, what's it called, the Flygon, and it's pretty awesome for me because now that thing is just gone. So I know he's going to be going for a ground type move, so I'm going to be going out into Bowsy because I know that Bowsy can easily just take a ground type move because he flies, and I know that at this point with him Choice Bandit, I'm going to be easily going to be able to set up a substitute. And now that I set up a substitute, it's time for me to just go for a Belly Drum and just start to rape. But unfortunately, two things. I don't know why it happened this way. I get my Belly Drum, and I don't know. I thought you were supposed to have even HP, but I don't get my Salad Berry boost. It doesn't really matter because I know everything else in this team is slower than me anyway. But if they hadn't have been, that this would have been completely useless. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't even like using Belly Drum at all. I don't. I'll do it with Clefable, but Charizard, I just won't do it. I just don't like it at all. But whatever, I guess it works. So I'm going to be going for a Stab, Hidden Power, Flying at +6, giving me about, what is that, like 800,000 bajillion freaking attack, and just taking out things, which is great. So I know that Regice is most likely going to live this because I'm not stupid, and I know that he probably has a lot of defensive investment, or especially defensive investment. I could have went for a Fire Blaster like Ace. It's Stab, it's super effective, and you have Blaze Range. What are you doing? Well, I mean, I don't know whether or not he's specially defensive or not, and I'm pretty sure if he was specially defensive, then I would have did the same output of damage. I mean, it's Regice. It has a 200 base special defensive stat, which maxes out at 504. It's no joke. So anyway, I'm going to be going out to Henry, knowing that Henry can easily go for a Sword Stance, take one of his Thunderbolts or whatever, it really doesn't matter because he doesn't have maximum special attack investment, so I can take one and then be able to just go through the rest of his team, I do believe, if his Metagross happens to not be faster than me. So I am going to be getting my +2 and leftovers. Is pretty awesome for me because now I'm all set to do massive amounts of damage to anything that comes in at this point, even if it's a Skarmory. Like, Ace is, no, it's all bad, this thing has immense defense, it's just whatever. No, I have Hydro Pump, so I am going to go for a Hydro Pump. It's going to do a lot of damage to this thingy. I know that he's going to be staying asleep because he hasn't even used any of his sleep turns yet, which I don't know why he just did not. Okay, whatever. So now I'm going to be going for a Rock Slide, knowing that I need him to get flinched if he happens to wake up, because if he Whirlwinds me, that'll just be bad, and it's going to be a waste of my time. I'm just going to have to do extra, and I just don't want to do extra right now. I just want to win. So I am going to be going for a Rock Slide, and then now I'm going to be finally going to be able to go for a Hydro Pump, and then be able to take on his Skarmory, and not have to worry about that thing anymore. So now with these things just gone, I do believe the last thing that he has is his Metagross, which is kind of bad because Metagross could be just going for Earthquakes and then go for the rest of my team if it happens to be faster than me. And I'm like, okay, this is really bad. Henry, you need to just be faster than this thing. And fortunately enough for me, Henry has been working out, going to the gym, on the treadmill, just going hella fast, just boom, boom, boom. And then now I'm going to be able to go for a Earthquake, do massive amounts of damage to this Metagross, take it out because it's +2 and because it's super effective. And I do, in fact, beat Emerald. So, GG, that was great. That was a great game. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like if you like it, dislike if you dislike it, comment if you're cool, subscribe if you have it, share if you have the balls, and favorite if you are Fortress. A lot of things have been happening in the month of July, which I haven't been around for. I was gonna make it was gonna be a rant video. It was basically gonna be like putting you in check video because apparently, like, okay, you guys know what happened with PNP. I really don't even want to talk about it, but things happened there. And apparently, while I was gone, people were starting rumors about me, right? And I'm like, okay, so I'm really not even all that, and people are starting rumors about me, which is like, okay, that's fine and everything. But I mean, it's weird because it's like this whole YouTube Pokemon thing. I don't understand what people don't realize about this. It's a game that's for 6-year-olds and up. And it's YouTube. It's not high school drama. It's none of that. You're just doing too much with the whole drama thing and the talking about people with their friends and this person sucks. This guy's a noob. Oh my god, this person's videos. Oh my god, this. Oh my god, that. It's like, why do you do that? Do you have like no other kind of life? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know this is cool and everything, but it's never been that serious. So if you want to go ahead and make it too much, then just, you can go do that. But please don't. Nah, I don't feel like it. I really don't. I have better things to do than to go on Pokemon drama like on the internet. But okay, anyway, so thank you guys so much for watching. Unfortunately, things like that had happened. It has been kind of bad for me. You know, I don't have any Wi-Fi right now, which is why you haven't seen anything from me for an entire month. But I mean, I'll try to get some way to upload it. I can't just magically get Wi-Fi, but I mean, I'll try to get some way to upload a little bit more. I do have an Evolution team thing coming up, so you guys can enjoy that later on. But anyway, so I do hope you guys enjoy this video. Please be sure to check out the description for that question, and please be sure to check out that Steel Chamber remix that I made and everything, because I think it sounds pretty cool, and I hope you guys will like that too. So like I said, please don't be dramatic. If you're one of these people who's dramatic, then I ask you to please reassess your life and please understand what you're doing right now. It's you should look upon yourself and just be like, what am I doing? This is tacky. I mean, because it's just tacky. Like, what are you doing? Stop. On YouTube, stop. It's not that serious. Okay, anyway, I'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful day. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been AceStar the Third, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.